Hi, back again. Welcome back, folks. It's just on 7.5 minutes past 8 o'clock. Aaron's on the line. Hi, Aaron.
How you going, matey?
Good, mate.
I rang in last night about Ward 4G. And,
At the Flinders Hospital that looks
Flinders
after
Medical
people who
Centre.
have problems with eating habits.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
You can't just come up and talk about something you talked about last night. Right.
No, I know. Pretty much the government's shutting down, or they're emphasising that it's moving to the Margaret Tobin Centre at Flinders.
Right.
Now, the problems with that is the doctors have issues with that move because of clinical risk implications, and under 18s won't be admitted on the ward, whereas as current on 4G, anyone 15 years and over who has an eating disorder can be admitted and go on the 2 and 6 week bed program.
Right.
Now, that program isn't offered anywhere else, so doctors are also quite concerned because no resources are being put into the women's and children's to cope with the move. Now, I've received a letter from the health department today after I think it was to do with my talk last night on the issue.
Yeah.
And they've pretty much, what they've said in the letter, I mean, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'll break it down. They're really emphasising that it's not closing down and that it's just a move. The thing with Ward 4G is it's actually a 10-bed unit, not just a 6-bed unit, as they're referred to in the letter. The other 4 beds come from, two are dedicated to anxiety disorders, and the other 2 are gambling patients. Like, they've got an inpatient gambling program on that ward. So they're getting left out of this equation, which I'm not really happy about either. But back to this letter, the chief psychiatrist is conducting an external review, which is great. I mean, that's some progress. I mean, we haven't heard boo from the minister about this issue, and to get this letter today, it's nice to know that something's being done about it.
And they're listening.
So they're listening now.
Yeah.
From what I've heard through a source is that actually one of the Department of Health heads has actually resigned recently, and it's now been taken over by David Swan, who's the addressee of this letter. So it's good to know that they're listening, but I mean, I feel like they're still playing word games with, moving a dedicated unit. I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to be integrated with general psychiatric patients. I mean, to me, that's a closure, no matter how you look at it, because it's completely moving a 100% dedicated ward.
They're giving you a bit of spin.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's a bit of spin, yeah. And also in the letter, they detail that adolescents with eating disorders are rarely admitted to Boylan Ward, which is the psychiatric unit at Women's and Children's. Instead, they're placed on the adolescent ward, which is required to medically resuscitate a person with tube feeds. So that's pretty much a gastronasal tube, sometimes other means if they're really bad. Right. But it's quite nasty. Now, the adolescent ward, that's mainly for physical problems such as cystic fibrosis and other like teenage-related ailments. Yeah. So it's okay to put people with eating disorders on this sort of ward when you've got, I mean, while I'm sure the staff there are really good at their job, at what they do, my concerns lie with the amount of mental health training they have. I mean, how much training do they have? Yeah. We don't know. Yeah. So...
Well, good on you for being so dedicated, Aaron, and it's obvious that if you make some noise, people do listen, and let's hope it pans out okay.
Well, that's it. I mean, I counted the signatures we got from our signing yesterday, and there's 463 valid ones that we can use. Great. Problems like if people don't put their address or even just a suburb down, we can't use them.
You can't use them?
No,
really?
No, they can't be presented to Parliament, so that's a bit of a shame. But look, at the end of the day,
the point is, they present them to Parliament, they go, thank you very much, and it goes down to the basement and gets filed with all the other bloody petitions.
Well, that's it.
So good luck.
Yes, no, thanks, mate. We're having a rally on February the 9th outside Parliament House. Yeah. We're hoping to get a lot of attendees and to make some really loud noise about the issue, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, Aaron, good luck, mate.
All right, thanks.
22 minutes past 8 o'clock. Hey,